こんにちは、ハリケーンフットボールです。イングランド2部、チャンピオンシップ第11節で、田中碧擁するリーズユナイテッドは、ワトフォードと対戦し、2対1で勝利しました。フル出場した田中碧はこの試合でも素晴らしいパフォーマンスを見せています。リーズユナイテッドのファンベースが大きいことは YouTube のアカウントや動画の数でもわかる気がしますが、リーズファンがまたさらに興奮しています。今回の動画もリーズファンチャンネルからの動画ですが、今回も田中碧の部分だけ切り取っていますので、少し短い動画ですが、どのように話しているのか、チェックしてみましょ
う。Okay, everybody. Listen, a really good win for Leeds United, it has to be said. I did predict it was either a 2-1 or a 1-0. I can't quite remember. Are we not top? We're second. Oh, that's annoying. That is really annoying. I thought we're top of the table. It said we're top. So who else has won? Who's won tonight then? Sunderland? Have Sunderland played tonight? Oh, well, there you go. I thought we were top of the table. I checked at half-time, and for some reason it said we're top. So we're not top of the tree. We're nearly top of the tree. How about that? But still, we're in the top two, everybody. I guess that's nearly there, isn't it? But yeah, how do we talk about that, really? Well, I'm going to assess it. Get your thoughts in the comment section below, as always, everybody, and we'll come to them. I know you guys like chatting with each other in there as well, so make sure you do that. So I love the community. It'll rack up the likes as well. Let's get into the game. Okay, so initial thoughts, instant match reaction. First 5 to 10 minutes, probably the best I've seen in 4 or 5 years. I think we were so good, they didn't know what had hit them. It was a whirlwind of which they were being blown from left to right, back, forwards. They didn't know what was going on. Leeds United were aggressive. We were assertive. We were quick. We were balanced. We were everything. Every sort of synonym that you can apply to Leeds United, which is positive, you could have done. We were exuberant. We were excellent. We were fluid. We were dynamic. It was all set off, I felt, by the midfield once again. Sort of you couldn't get Cambly and Sissoko getting near to them. Everything was being dictated. That forward proactive pass from Tanaka seemed to just be splitting them up all the time. Rothwell was a little bit going down the sides, wasn't he, with those direct runs again that we saw against Sheffield United. Varying up the play. Both of them looked excellent, has to be said, in that first sort of 30 minutes. Now, Ramazani, I think, I said this previously, I think he's potentially going to be our player of the season. I think he's that good. The balance on that left-hand side, from which we saw after, which we're going to get into in just a little bit, Ramazani is top quality, Premier League quality. So the balance of him and Willian Gnonto is just, it's absolutely perfection. So listen, snapshot of which we spoke about as well this week. What he does, he seems to just get the ball out of his feet. Firpo plays the ball back, ball out of his feet, whips a lovely hit ball. And people are going to say, oh, it's a big Daniel Backman error. And it was, of course it was. But the ferocity and the ball striking ability of this boy with his left foot, which we've seen against Norwich, which we've seen against Sheffield United, and his right foot, is very, very, very special. It has to be said. He can strike a ball so hard with both feet for such a little lad. Very similar to Willian Gnonto, to be honest with you. And great balance from both of them as well. Big legs, and they're able to really generate power, both of them. But overall, I think Brendan Aronson was probably top 3 players for Leeds this evening. I'd say the other two, I think there's the conversation of who's man of the match between Tanaka and Struijk again. Tanaka just so, too good. Too good for this level. Balance, left foot, right foot, always composed, press resistant. Keep doing that, but what a player. What a player we've got there, everybody, for 3.4 million. But yes, I think Struijk was excellent as well. Won all of his battles, was winning free kicks in the right areas, was disciplined. And I think it's going to be really interesting going forward. But yeah, obviously Leeds got the win, but it's going to be really fascinating going forward now.
次は解説です。今日の動画は短かったのもありますが、解説するものもあまり多くありませんでした。少し簡単な単語や表現も入っているかもしれませんが、チェックしてみてください。それでは解説を見てみましょ
う。Well, I'm going to assess it. Well, I'm going to assess it. It was a whirlwind of which they were being blown from.
ワールウィンドは旋風やつむじ風を意味する言葉で、比喩的にもよく使われ、何かが非常に速く、または激しく進行する状況を表現し、 慌ただしさや目まぐるしさを意味します。フォアールだけで動詞として使用でき、ぐるぐる回る。旋回するという意味になります。
It was a whirlwind of which they were being blown from. It was a whirlwind of which they were being blown from. We were everything. Every sort of synonym that
シノニムが同義語を意味することを知っている人は多いと思いますが、ここではリーズユナイテッドを表現できるすべての同義語という直訳が使われています。つまり、リーズユナイテッドを形容できるあらゆる表現が当てはまるという意味になり、その直後にポジティブな意味でと補足していることから、リーズを形容できるすべてのポジティブな表現を使える。つまり、すべての褒め言葉が当てはまるという最大級の賛辞を示しています。
We were everything. Every sort of synonym that we were everything. Every sort of synonym that we were exuberant. We were exuberant. We were exuberant. It was all set off.
セットオフには出発するや引き起こすといったいくつかの異なる意味があります。このようなイディオムを覚えるのは少し厄介ですが、オフ自体には切り離す、離れるというニュアンスがあり、これがキックオフやテイクオフのようなフレーズで、スタートするや出発するという意味で使われることが多いですね。
It was all set off. It was all set off in that we saw against Sheffield United, varying up the play.
ベアリアップザプレーは特にスポーツの文脈で使われる表現で、プレーに変化をつける戦術やプレースタイルを多様化するという意味があります。
And that we saw against Sheffield United, varying up the play. And that we saw against Sheffield United, varying up the play. Whips a lovely hit ball.
ウィップは名詞でムチ、動詞でムチ打つ。ムチを打つように強く振る。素早くかき混ぜるという意味です。ホイップクリームのホイップもこのウィップから来ていますが、日本語ではホイップという音に変わっているものの、英語ではウィップドクリームが本来の表現です。スポーツの文脈でのウィップはスピンをかけて素早く動かすという動作を表現し、特にスピンやカーブをかけて素早くボールを蹴るという意味でよく使われます。
Whips a lovely hit ball. Whips a lovely hit ball. But the ferocity and the ball striking ability. But the ferocity and the ball striking ability. But the ferocity and the ball striking ability. Always composed. Pressure resistant. No, always composed. Pressure resistant. No, always composed. Pressure resistant. Was winning free kicks in the right areas. Was disciplined. Was winning free kicks in the right areas. Was disciplined. Was winning free kicks in the right areas. Was disciplined.
いかがでしたか？サンダーランド戦、シェフィールドユナイテッド戦に続いて、ワトフォード戦でも確かなパフォーマンスを見せた田中碧は、ファンも大好きになっていることがわかります。実際は怪我人が出たことによって、第一オプションではない田中碧が出ている状況ではあるはずですが、このようなプレーを続けられれば、今後も間違いなく出番が多くなるでしょう。現時点で勝ち点で並んで2位の位置にいますが、今後も勝つたびにファンもさらに盛り上がっていくことでしょうし、今後も期待しかありません。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またすぐにお会いしましょう。